Today, I'll share a few quick insights on how to plan your PPC, that's your pay-per-click campaigns. First and foremost, be clear on your goals, which will help you to understand who your real target audience is, and only then focus on which PPC or pay-per-click campaign or ad tool to focus on. So be very clear on your goals. And here again, when I'm saying clear on your goals, be specific. So instead of just saying, I need to increase footfalls, mention I need to increase X number of footfalls or X percentage of footfalls as compared to the previous month or previous quarter over a period of these, you know. Second is your industry makes a lot of difference. So B2B businesses, B2C businesses, government to business, government to customer, each of these type of industries, every industry has a very different type of approach in terms of how customers or consumers engage with the brand. So your industry will also depend hugely on which PPC platform to work on. Focus on targeting your audiences on a very specific manner. So let's say instead of just focusing on analytics where you get data about the location, age group, demographics, also try to understand what is their areas of interest. Yeah, because that helps you to plan customer journey mapping. That helps you to pinpoint the digital touch points also to a great extent and have a more precise targeted approach than just looking at data and randomly selecting a huge number of people based on the location and age group. Don't randomly create a long-term budget and automate it across multiple ads. Keep monitoring it and keep tweaking it to ensure you get the best cost per acquisition. Focus on customer lifetime value also, especially if your industry is something where people will keep coming back to you for repurchases. Yeah. Focus on things like referrals because those go a long way. Upselling is a wonderful way to re-engage with your audiences. So create ads and monitor them on a regular basis and see what's working, what's not, and tweak it accordingly. Content plays a crucial role. I say time and again that data is the heart of a digital marketing campaign and content is the soul of a brand. So ensure your ad, even if it's an ad that you're creating, it should not just be beautiful creatives or visually appealing or aesthetically pleasing creators. It should have some content or the landing page should genuinely deliver value and answer at least some sort of or some part of queries that your end user might have before they engage with your brand because that creates a sense of tremendous trust. And what we have seen is the landing pages or the ads that are able to answer the first and foremost maybe one or two queries that the customer or the prospective buyer might have. Any creative that goes as an ad, which is able to add value to them even via the ad itself, has a much higher conversion rate because they're already having a trust factor with you as a brand because you've already helped them with one or two problems that they have even while looking at the ad or landing on your final landing page. Uh, Finally, do not be obsessed with one particular PPC platform. Focus on a combination of two or three different strategies. So when I say ad platforms, you can even try a combination of PPC, let's say Facebook ads or Google AdWords or LinkedIn ads or Twitter ads. At one point of time, you can keep them as part of one of these platforms. You can select. The other side, you can actually focus on things like having running social media contests where you award or reward or give instant gratification to the winners who can be converted to customers, but the content and the social media contest needs to be very in sync with what your final goal is. And finally, the last part being very simple. Focus on creating programmatic advertising, which focuses on geo or location, interest, affinity, age group, and also response to users based on remarketing. Yeah. So if they have constantly visited your brand, the chances of them converting, the chances of them becoming your customers are much higher compared to anything else. On similar lines, if there are people who are spending more time on your site on a particular given day, you can pop up or show them ads on a particular basis. Now, the last and important point is do not show repetitively the same ad to a customer. Yeah, in fact, we have seen over time and over again that it creates a negative impact about your brand. Okay, so have a balanced process. Maybe limit your ad showcase to a particular one customer, maybe once or twice at the most per day, and not more than that. And then have a clear, clearly defined strategy and plan of how you're tracking and monitoring these, what works, what doesn't, what where the budget can be increased, where the budget can be brought down, and accordingly re-engage with your customers for a successful pay-per-click campaign. I hope you found this useful. At any given point of time, if you have queries, please feel free to comment or share your queries, and I'll try to answer them to the extent feasible for me. Thanks and have a great day.